Hello everyone, I'm Sean and I healed myself of insulin resistance and leaky gut. In this video, I'm going to talk about the signs that I noticed within my body that validated that I was indeed healing from insulin resistance. First, I will go over the initial symptoms that I was experiencing, then I will go over how they changed and improved. I hope this video gives you guys watching out there encouragement, and I hope you find value in me sharing my experience. Timestamps will be down below for you to freely jump around the video as you so please. So I've been skinny my whole life and I've always wanted to put on more bulk and muscle. So in my efforts to gain more muscle and bulk up, in 2018 I decided to get one-on-one personal training at a gym. After starting with my personal trainer, he recommended that I started taking weight gainer supplement. So in addition to the 3 meals that I ate every day, I would take a large scoop of this weight gainer supplement before bed every day. Unfortunately, this was the cheap stuff, loaded with sugar, chemicals, and other things that are not good for our bodies. So I don't know if it was 100% because of this cheap weight gainer supplement, but after the next few weeks, I started to notice that I would get tired after eating carbs. I remember one day after drinking my typical breakfast smoothie, which was coconut milk, peanut butter, and a banana, that I got so tired I just passed out on my bed. I remember at that time bananas being particularly bad. They triggered me a lot. I remember one time for lunch eating a personal pizza that was loaded with carbs and just feeling like I had to pass out. So yeah, I started to get tired after eating foods that I would normally have no problem eating. The second thing I noticed was the quality of my sleep started to suffer. I awoke in the middle of the night frequently to use the bathroom. During this time in 2018 and 2019, I didn't get a lot of good sleep. Again, this was a pretty scary experience. I remember meeting a friend and us discussing and brainstorming different things that could be triggering this sudden change in health. We were convinced that it was some kind of food allergy. I also remember breaking the news to my mom that I think something is wrong with me. Yeah, this was not a fun time. Related to this, the next symptom I started to notice was difficulty concentrating on my daily tasks that normally gave me no problem. I felt really unproductive, and after my long sugar crash naps, I felt like I had some kind of hangover. Eventually, I decided to go to a hospital. I met with a doctor and described all of my symptoms, and credit to her, she decided to test my blood sugar before and after eating. Sure enough, 2 hours after eating meat, white rice, and vegetables, my blood sugar was higher than average. This was the 4th symptom, and it truly verified that I had developed insulin resistance. Subsequently, I learned how to test my own blood sugar, and I started monitoring my blood sugar week to week. The last symptom I want to mention was my digestion. During this time in 2018, I started to develop digestion and gut problems, which I believe go hand in hand with insulin resistance. Frequent bloating, super itchy skin, and problems in the bathroom were just some of the symptoms I experienced. I'm sure those of you watching this video who currently have insulin resistance can relate to this feeling of your health deteriorating. So those were my 5 symptoms that I experienced. Tiredness after eating carbs, frequent urination in the middle of the night, brain fog, high blood sugar when testing, and digestive problems. So I can't go into all the things that I looked up, learned, paid for, talked with people about that helped me in my journey of healing in this one video, but actually I made a video of 9 things that really helped me to overcome insulin resistance. You can watch that video here. I will say briefly though that I credit a lot of my healing to fermented foods, strengthening my liver, consuming collagen, and a consistent workout routine. I remember feeling, wow, my insulin resistance is really healing when I started experiencing better sleep. I stopped getting up in the middle of the night as much to urinate. I also slowly began experiencing more restful sleep. Of course, the quality of your sleep is affected by many things, a big one being stress, but I can say now that waking up in the middle of the night just to use the bathroom has pretty much disappeared. 2. My ability to process carbs has improved dramatically. I now eat starches regularly, particularly potatoes, sweet potatoes, and oats. Sometimes I'll have rice and pasta too. And I also try to eat my starches with fat and protein, such as high quality bacon, chicken with the chicken skin on it, beef, and egg yolks. This wasn't an overnight change though. I remember for a while having to stay away from bagels, rice, and pasta because they triggered me a lot. Potatoes were the first starch that I could tolerate regularly and actually feel good after eating. Eventually, when my liver and gut started to heal more and more, I was able to tolerate white rice and pasta. Chilling your starches overnight in your refrigerator is also helpful. For example, making pasta, putting it in the refrigerator, then eating it the next day. That can help a lot in reducing blood sugar spikes. I also work out regularly, which encourages the muscles in my body to utilize the sugar and carbs in my diet. Staying active with walking, hiking, weight training, and biking was and still is crucial. Also, since I work at home, I find that using a standing desk is really good for my body. It makes it so that I don't sit for long periods of time, hours and hours, editing videos. So I highly recommend a standing desk for people who work at home or work in one place for a long period of time. 3. My energy and my ability to focus on the day-to-day without being constrained by brain fog, bloating, or blood sugar spikes has improved a lot. I've noticed a much more consistent level of performance in my professional life, and I think that's what most people crave: consistency. Next, I knew I was healing when my blood sugar levels became much healthier. Along with my body feeling better, the numbers that I got after testing my blood sugar started to really validate that something good was happening. Recently, I ate some potatoes with onions and bacon with my girlfriend, and I tested my blood sugar 2 hours after eating it. Here's my blood sugar test. Oh, I just ate some potatoes. This is 2 hours after, and this is my blood sugar. It's always good to see that, under 140. Love that. This was so much better than 2018 and 2019, so again, this was a huge validation for me. These days, I still sporadically test my blood sugar just to keep tabs on it. Lastly, my digestion is so much better. Normally, in my day-to-day, I eat a very healthy and easy to digest diet loaded with collagen, liver, egg yolks, healthy starches, and healthy fruits. For the most part, I stay away from fried foods, cheap bread, and soda. But from time to time, when I'm out with friends, I allow myself to cheat. Along with the improvement in my blood sugar, the improvement in my digestion has been a gradual change. It wasn't overnight. The same way I slowly got sick, I slowly got better. And that's really the point of this video. It doesn't happen overnight. Find a good plan of attack with diet, lifestyle, and managing stress. Then monitor your gradual improvements week by week. Sometimes it's 2 steps back and 3 steps forward. It's not always a linear path to healing. You have to stay consistent and back off sometimes when you experience die-off or some other kind of healing pain. It really is possible to live a normal lifestyle and heal from this invisible disease. I've found through my whole experience of healing that I've had to become my own doctor in many ways, as Western medicine, Western doctors and hospitals never gave me any good diet or lifestyle advice. They only offered pills and tests. Tests, by the way, are sometimes useful. I'm not poo-pooing Western medicine all the way. I'm just saying that you need it in combination with preventative medicine. So that's it. I really hope this video was helpful to you all. Best of luck in your healing. Once again, I'm Sean. Please subscribe to see more videos from someone who has healed themselves of leaky gut and insulin resistance. See you in the next video. Bye.